What's up everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I'm Bree. Today I'm going to be doing a purple glam makeup look and also reviewing on the MILANI foundation today. And if you guys aren't following me already, please follow me on my social media. I'll have it linked down below and also on the screen. If you guys haven't too, go ahead and subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. It definitely helps me know you guys are liking my videos. I'm going to go ahead and get started. Today I am be using the MILANI primer and foundation. I have used both these before, but I have not actually used them together. I'm going to go ahead and use them together today so we can see kind of how they both look together. My go-to primer is the Smashbox Photo Finish primer, and I use that for all my foundations. You know, it's a little bit expensive, so when I run out of the Smashbox one, I wanted something a little bit more cheaper. So I went ahead and bought this one. This is the MILANI Prime Shield Face Primer. It looks a lot like Smashbox primer, and it's more of like a silicone primer rather than like a moisture hydrating primer. So you can kind of see it's just like that silicone feel to it. Taking a little bit of this primer, rubbing it together on my fingers, and then just applying it around my face. I am so tanned right now, so my foundation probably won't match me, but whatever. I feel like this I do need a lot more to cover my face. I feel like it doesn't go as far as the Smashbox primer, but it does feel identical to Smashbox primer, which is good because I love that one and it's a little bit expensive. This will be just a little bit of a cheaper option. So this foundation is called the Conceal Imperfect 2-in-1 foundation and concealer. I haven't used it as a concealer just because I like my concealer a little bit lighter than my foundation. So today I'm just going to be using this as my foundation. This shade here is an 05 Warm Beige, and like I said, it probably won't even match my skin right now. It's probably too light, but I'm going to go ahead and use it anyways. It does say it's a medium to full coverage, lightweight, oil-free formula, long-wearing, water-resistant, and sweat-proof. It's going to be opening up the bottle, and it is in a glass bottle, and it is a pump. And like I said before, I have used it, so it took me a few times to kind of get the pump going. I'm just going to go ahead and pump this on. I feel like it is pretty thick of a foundation. This is one pump, and I always like to do two, so I'm just going to do one more. Hopefully this matches me. It does go on pretty smooth. It comes out heavy, but it doesn't feel as heavy when I put it on my face. Like I said, I haven't used it with this primer yet, so we'll go ahead and see how that kind of turns out. Alright, so today I'm just going to be taking the Morphe M439 brush, and I tend to always favor this brush when I go to do my foundation. I'm not a huge sponge girl when I do my foundation, so I'm just going to be doing it with a brush today. So I'm just kind of dipping into this new foundation. I'm going to go ahead and apply it around my face. Yeah, look at that. It doesn't even match me. Oh gosh. We'll see how this goes. I'm going to be a white face today. Oh my goodness. I can't even. Okay, well anyways, we're gonna keep going with it because I feel like all my foundations are gonna be too light, but whatever. It's pretty full coverage right now, but I am doing it with a brush, so always kind of do two coats. Can't even right now. I'm so white. And it smells super good. It smells like honey almost, I feel like. Which most foundations I feel like smell weird to me, but this one smells really nice. I don't feel like it's super full coverage, like I can still see my freckles. So since it isn't completely full coverage and I am way lighter now than what I started with, I'm just going to take a little bit more of the foundation, like a half pump, and just really mainly focus around my nose just to make sure that kind of gets covered up because I hate when my freckles just show. I'm going to go in and just take a buffing brush and just kind of go in and make sure that everything looks even and no streaks or anything. I do agree with the thickness, but I don't feel like it's super full coverage. Like I said, I just put another second coat around my nose, and I could still see a lot of my freckles through there. And I would probably go back and go in with a sponge. I'm just such a brush girl with my foundation. I just hate doing it with a sponge, but a lot of you probably would have, it'd be easier for you guys to do it with a sponge. Primer that I use, the MILANI primer, is pretty decent, but I feel like it is so smooth underneath the full coverage foundation. I don't know if maybe that has something to do with not having a full coverage. I think when I did it with the Smashbox, it wasn't as slippery. I feel like it's super slippery or super smooth that it's not really wanting to stay on together. I think 2 pumps is really good for your face though, and I did a little bit of a half pump for my nose area, but I do think 2 pumps is plenty. I feel like when I wore it before, it was throughout the day it got really oily, and I do obviously powder my face and everything. It's definitely a little bit oily, and the packaging said it is oil free. I don't know, I just feel like the long wear wasn't as good as obviously some of my higher end foundations. $9 I think at Ulta I got it, and for $9 it's a pretty good foundation, I would say. I like the feel of the primer. It was super nice. It literally feels just like the Smashbox primer. I would definitely buy this again, and I think I would buy the foundation again because who can't have enough foundation? I think both these retail for like under $10 or something, which is so much better than like $50 or $60 or $70 for each one. Good foundation to get, and it's a drugstore brand, so you can get it I think at Target, Ulta, online. I would go back and get probably a darker one for the summer just because I feel like this makes me look so light because even like, I guess it doesn't look too bad probably on camera, but I could definitely tell off camera. I'm gonna go ahead and get finish up the rest of my face. I think I'm gonna be doing kind of like a pinky look today. Alright, so for brows today I was using the Senna Brow Book, and I used the shade Espresso right here, and I also used the new Anastasia Brow Gel. I am in the shade Chocolate, and this is like a deeper brown. I do like this, but I do think that the applicator is a little bit too big for my brows. The Benefit brow gel that I have is a little bit smaller on the bristles, so you kind of get more product, I feel like, on your brow. This is a little bit too big. Today for my eyeshadow, I am using the JACLYN Hill, one of her collection palettes. I've only used this like once, I think, so I'm excited to kind of try a new look with it. I think I'm going to be doing something kind of like a purpley pinky kind of look. So first I'm going to be going in with the shade Rockstar down here. So I'm going to be going in with a fluffy brush, Morphe M433 brush. Alright, so I do feel like this foundation, I put it over my eyelid with the concealer, and I feel like it's creasing really bad. I even powdered it. I feel like it's hard to kind of blend my color. I just took the crease brush and I just started right by my crease, and I also took another fluffy brush and I just started to buff that out because I do feel like I'm having a really hard time with this foundation concealer. I feel like it's getting super splotchy, you can kind of tell right there. And throughout here, I feel like it's getting really splotchy. I don't know if you guys can tell on camera or not, but it's almost even like digging into my pores. And I don't really have bad pores, and I feel like that's what I'm seeing a lot of. Right, so I went in and tried to blend out that Rockstar color as much as I could, and I still feel like it's super smudgy. I'm just gonna go on with it. So I am gonna go on and go into this color Gem up here. It's like this super pretty purple, shimmery purple. Also going in with the M124 Morphe brush, and it's a pretty little, this flat brush. Using this with water. And taking this Gem color, dipping in here. I'm just going to be applying it right in my inner corner. It's super vibrant, look how pretty that is. And I am just taking it across my whole entire lid. There is a little bit of fallout with this palette, I feel like, so just be careful with your under eyes. I always love to do my foundation first. I never do my eyes first kind of girl. I just brush off the excess, and if I need to, I'll reapply it to underneath my eyes, but I think it's not too bad. It's just like a little bit. Now I'm going to be going in and taking this Mystic color, a little bit darker than the one I put in my crease, and blend it up. I'm going to be taking the same brush I just used for the Gem color. I'm just going to be taking some of this. Alright, and then this I'm just going to be taking along the crease line, to make it a little bit deeper. Taking the same brush I was just using before, and this is the M433 brush, and just taking that same Mystic color and kind of bring it into the inner or the outer corner, and kind of making it a little bit angled. I'm taking this JH40 brush, and it's a little bit small buffer brush. I'm applying sparks in this palette underneath my eyes. Alright, and then that's my finished eye look. I feel like it's really hard to blend out the color because of that concealer and foundation for some reason. I am going to be doing liner though. I am going to be doing my lashes off camera this time. If you would like to see me do my lash application, I did do it on my peachy video, which I will link down below. I am going to be doing my lipstick on camera. Since we are doing kind of a Milani foundation video, I thought I would do a Milani lipstick, and these are my favorite. These are like $8, not even, but they're perfect. This shade is 01, and it's called Lavish, and it's such a pretty like pinkish nude, and I love the applicators on this too. You can get a really good fine line because I'm not a huge lip liner person. lipstick goes on so smooth and it's so pretty. I just absolutely love this color, and it's such a long-lasting matte lipstick. It's so pretty though, and I'm gonna be rocking this like all summer. I swear it's so cute. A good nude lipstick is my go-to, so of course I had to do a nude lipstick, and I will go ahead and finish off my look and I'll be back. So this is my final look today. I hope you guys love it. I love the Milani lipsticks. Definitely go ahead and check them out. I think the Milani foundation is a little but it's not too bad for $9. Like if I zoom in, you guys can kind of see like it's getting kind of cakey right around here, and that's not cool. The only thing I would suggest is to use a setting spray, something that kind of helps not look so cakey. They're not too bad, I guess. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys follow me on social media. I will have everything linked down below in my description. Also, please, if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up, and I hope to see you guys next time. Thank you.